We're back in action again tonight. This time, something a little bit different, a little bit of a fun run for the XM99, the Xtrememotorsports and 99 drivers. We are here for the Independence 200. Like I said, a fun run presented by MaxspeedTV. Of course, myself, as always, Joshua Medlock, going to be calling this action, but a longtime buddy of mine. He's been away, but he is finally back. Mr. Stephen Dean up here in the booth. Stephen, glad to have you back up here, bud.
Yes, sir, man. It is an honor to be back up here with you. Had to take my little hiatus there, but I definitely miss being up here and calling these races with you. It's always a blast.
Oh, yeah, and I think we're going to have a blast here tonight, Stephen. We've been sitting here talking about it throughout practice, and, of course, you know, these drivers just old 87 cars at the old Daytona, this bumpy, dreadful track, and these cars that are not easy to control. But we've been seeing a lot of action down here, and people just getting into one another, wrecking, parts flying everywhere. Do you think we're going to see that tonight during the race, or do you think it's going to be more of a calm race? I mean, 80 laps, it's not a lot, but it's still quite a bit.
Yeah, it's going to, I think it's going to be a wild one. Like you said, we've been sitting here watching this stuff flying everywhere. I don't think it's necessarily, I know a lot of these drivers here in the XM series, and they're all great drivers, awesome women here in the virtual series. I think it just comes down to these cars, man. These cars are ridiculously wicked. I don't know how the real guys did it in real life, you know, drive on this track and these cars, and it's insane. Every little bump, you know, everything. You feel everything here, and the slip and slide. I mean, these cars are going to wear the tires out so much heavier than these cut cars we see today. It's just going to be wild.
Yeah, I think wild is just a little bit of an understatement. We'll keep it at that for right now and see kind of what happens. But, you know, we got those pre-race analytics we always got to go through. You got an air temp of 65. Now, that track temp, Stephen, from us looking at it earlier, it's went up. It is 110 degrees on that track, and that's not going to make it any easier on these drivers.
No, it's going to be slick. Very, very slick. And that, like you said, I mean, between the, I think the tire wear and then the bumpiness of this track and these guys, it's gonna be brutal. I mean, this is gonna be a tough. It's almost, you know, they say, I can't even think right now. The track too tough to tame. With Darlington maybe, or I can't think right now. But this one's gonna be wicked hard to keep these cars under them, and it's definitely gonna take some wheelmanship to drive one of these things into victory lane.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now we are, like I said, going to be pulling 80 laps, 200 miles. Now they get a total of 4 sets. Now that includes the set they start with. So they are running tire limits, and I think they're going to blow through these tires if, you know, it's chewing them up, like, you know, we've been hearing. So I don't know if 4 is even enough, to be honest. Maybe we'll see some guys maybe try to save as much as they can. I don't know even how easy it is to save in these cars. I don't know much about them. All I know is they're heavier, they don't drive very well, and you better have strong arms to control these cars. That's about all I know.
Absolutely, man. It's not even going to be a fuel game tonight. I mean, I don't know what we decided on as far as your fuel window goes. But I don't think fuel is going to be any issue here tonight. It's going to be all tires. A lot of these guys, I mean, I think on their fuel run, they only need one real top off halfway or so. Yeah. A little beyond that. And I think it's going to be more stops for tires. You know, this is going to come down to the point where, you know, 10 to go, or I'd say 20 to go. Do you come in and get tires and give up your track position? Or do you? It's gonna come. This is gonna be a big strategy game here tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now they do have one reset they can use. I mean, you always got to expect the unexpected at a track like Daytona. It could be a 1 fuel stop, but we got it at about 45 to 50 laps. It is 100% fuel instead of the usual 75 the Extreme drivers run in the series. So 100% fuel here tonight. Now, pit road, 60 miles an hour. You got a pace speed of 80. You have got to be careful coming down pit road here at Daytona in these cars. I mean, you got to be careful coming down pit road at Daytona regardless, especially when you're on old tires, Steven. You race, you've seen it, you know what it's like. But at a track like this, and speeds that they're reaching of 215, 217 miles an hour, they're moving. You got to get that slowed down to 260.
Yeah, that's going to be tough on those old tires. I mean, you're going to be slip sliding, like we said. That track's up to 111 now. That track temp's going to be, it's just going to make it so slick out here, and it's going to be so crazy. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I think, to tell you the truth, I'd say, I don't know what our caution count's going to be tonight. You know, we hate caution-filled races because, you know, we like to see these guys drive, and actually, you can really tell, you can separate the boys from the men when it comes to those cautions. You know, those guys that can handle those long green flag runs, get into the pit safely under green. That's going to be the game changer here tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you know, yeah. I hope they run this race, this 80 lap race here tonight. You know, green to checkered. Can it happen? Yes, it can. Will it? Well, I'd say there's a strong 60-70% chance we might see a caution or two. We even could see more than that, depending on how hard these drivers are racing at the start of the race. That is going to depend on that.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think track position's really going to matter so much here early. Obviously, you don't want to lose the draft. I mean, you'll probably see them separate, like any super speedway. You'll probably see them separate into a couple different packs. But you don't want to get caught up, in the mess. It's going to be a survival of the fittest here tonight.
Yes.
And we're gonna see who survives.
Yeah, who is going to survive the fiasco that is set before us here. So we'll see what happens here. Coming to less than 2.5 minutes. We're to go ahead and step away, play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. They're going to get into qualifying here tonight, and we'll see exactly who grabs the pole and where's everybody going to start. But hang tight, folks. We'll be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trainless, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the praise, and the home of the brave.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. And NASCAR 18, the Dub King out in chat. How are you doing? Man, we already got 16 watching and 10 likes already. Boy, you all out there already killing it. Of course, we are under qualifying right now. And, well, I mean, got up there up front right now, but we've still got a lot of drivers, Steven, that are putting in times. Jeremy Knapp, Justin Rideout, Vroom Vroom Vroman, nice to see him back out here. Justin Michael, Drew Ballesteros, Ruben Phelps, James Holter, just to name a few. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, these times are close.
Oh, yeah, throw a blanket over them, man. They're, as of right now, I'm looking at the results, and first is Scott with that 149, and then, I mean, all the way back. You're less than a tenth of a second back to fifth, I believe. No, you're less than a second back to sixth, or a tenth of a second, sorry. A tenth of a second, 6 cars. So it's, they're fast. There's some fast guys, and I mean, you know, these qualifying times, they don't really show anything. I don't feel like it's all about when these guys get in the draft, what they can do in the draft, and how well they can hold it. And I've heard from numerous sources that you get a car up close enough to the rear end of another one, they like to get a little squirrely and step out on you. So that'll be a fun show too.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, the draft is really important, but the aero push that you get in these things, it's horrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we got Rideout right here in the 8. Now, a lot of these drivers are not running their normal numbers. Like Scott, he's registered in the 6, but he's got 57 on his car. So that's throwing me off a little bit because I'm used to these guys running a set number, and when you see them in a different number, it's like, okay, who is that? You know?
Yeah, like they're out here trying to throw you a little loop tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's fixed, Scott. It's fixed. Extreme is fixed as well. The actual series. And it looks like the checkered flag has waved here tonight. Now I'm gonna get 5 minutes to get a warm up here, and of course get our pole sitter here tonight. That is gonna be the 57 or 6 of Scott Ramler. Let's go and drag him up here. Scott, got a copy?
Yes, sir. Got you loud and clear.
Well, you are gonna be grabbing the pole here tonight, so you already got a little bit of money, it looks like, coming your way for grabbing the pole, but most importantly, it's going to be survive out here, Scott, because these cars are not friendly.
No, they are not friendly at all. And once you start getting up around 208 to 210, the rear ends just come completely unglued from the racetrack on the corner entry, so you got to be really careful with them.
What about some speeds reaching? We've seen it in practice. 215, 217. I mean, that's that's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast these cars are, and not to mention we're bottoming these cars out in the turns because they're all the huge bumps. We're going in and we're just smacking the pavement going through. So I don't think you're going to see much 3 wide tonight. If you do, it's going to be a precursor to a wreck.
Yeah, because I mean, we've seen it in practice. 3 wide is not friendly in these cars here. Now, the track is fine, but man, it bumpy, very, very bumpy. And I think bumpy's an understatement.
Oh yeah, it's more like you're going through a 2 or 3 foot drop going into the corner, because even doing it in VR, it's so violent that you would not believe it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All righty, Scott, we're going to let you get back to it, but good luck out there, man, and we'll see what happens. 80 laps here tonight.
All righty, bud.
Yep. All right, we'll get him down there. Looks like John Black in chat. You already heard. Glad to see you. Well, Jake Bustos is the person that actually put this together. And I usually don't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Drag him up here. Jake, got a copy?
Yes, sir. Josh, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. Well, Jake, you put this all together, bud. Well, what made you decide to do this, man?
Well, we had a lull this week. We had a break for the 4th of July and all that, and we hadn't run like a special event as a league in a while, and I think the last one we ran was something the All-Star race that came up, and I threw the idea around trying to figure out what people wanted, and someone said, "Hey, if we run the 87s at Daytona, I'll put up 25 to win." And I was like, I mean, that sounds good. Everyone likes running for a little bit of money. And then other car owners and drivers stepped forward and started putting more money into the pot. And yeah, it just blew up from there. And I mean, we have 31 of some of the best drivers in Extreme, and it's going to take a good driver tonight wheeling this bad boy around the track.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, of course, I think there's a little over $200 on the line here. Now, no points on the line. That's probably for the best of things, because there'd be a lot of people out here not happy. I would be thinking. I'm hoping it goes green. But Jake, I mean, what are you thinking? I mean, you're going to be head admin tonight, going to be kind of doing the penalty chart and everything, but what do you think, your mindset right now putting this together?
From watching them in practice and the track temp, this is the hottest that anyone's been running the track at. It's going to be slick. There's going to be some incidences, and it's just going to be drivers if they're what their strategy is. Are they going to the front early? Are they going to hang in the back? Do you want to go to the front and get caught in something and use your fast repair right away, or what from there? I'm hoping that they kind of keep it tame for the first little bit, and then they'll start going from there. It should get a little dicey around the halfway point. We do have money for the halfway leader, so we might get a little dicey when we get around the completion of lap 40.
Yeah, definitely could be that. All right, bud, we're coming down to 30 seconds. I'm going to let you get back to it, let you finalize everything. Jake, thank you, bud. Big shout out to you for putting this on, and man, let's get to racing, bud.
Hey, I appreciate you and Steven coming up and broadcasting this, and I hope everyone out there watching is ready for a show.
Yes, sir. Let's have some fun.
Yes, sir.
Move the big dog.
Well, no. I mean, I can move them out, but I can't move them back in. It's password protected. So yeah, that's just the way it works. All right, here we go, folks. Let's get them down here on the grid here tonight. Let's get the qual times off of there. Let's wait for the final countdown here.
You may or may not need to get that song queued up.
Last time I did that, I got hit with a copyright. Let's not do that again.
Oh, Lord.
yeah, it wasn't good. All right, the MaxspeedTV starting grid here tonight for the Independence 200 for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Scott Ramler grabbing the pole. Rob Haynes going to be starting on the outside of him in second. Gaston Teets third. Drew Ballesteros fourth. GT Hawkins in fifth. Lane Doyle in sixth. Nicholas Holda in seventh. Christian DeBoer in eighth. Bryce Sitasek in ninth. And Chris Seidenfaden rounding out the top 10. Steven?
Justin Rideout gonna sit there in your 11th spot. Ed Morris 12th. Johnny Collier 13th. Sorry if I butcher any of these names. It's been a while. Jeremy Knapp in 14th. Kyle Knapp Sr. in 15th. Ruben Phelps in 16th. Nicholas Vroom Vroman in 17th. David Weishart 18th. Justin Michael 19th. And James Holzer round out your top 20.
All right, Garrett D. Grant, 21st. Douglas Dubigging, 22nd. A lot of non-qualifiers. That might be a good thing. Brendan L. Book, 23rd. Andrew Schulte, 24th. Sebastian Taylor, 25th. Matthew Robinson, 26th. Kyle Bartles, 27th. Matt Alverson, 28th. Robert Colgan, 29th. And Ed Moore Sr. in 30th. And D. Gagliano going to round us out here tonight in 31st. And it looks like Scott missed grid. Uh-oh.
Did he do it on purpose?
Yeah, exactly. He could have. Check the paint on the 94.
Wish
Robert Colgan.
Looks like Rob Haynes. Nope, scratch that. Chaston Teets is going to be the leader coming to green here.
Yeah, let me get on him real quick. He put hi Josh on his hood.
Gotta love it when you're the one to get the shout outs, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Feel like you're always shouting out, and every now and again you get a little favor in return.
Yep, feels good actually. Well, alrighty, folks, in the middle of 3 and 4, we're going to be coming out of 4 here momentarily. Pull those belts tight one more time, and you're going to have to pull them real tight here tonight. Strap it down. Here we go. Out of turn 4. Steven, it's been a while, but we still do it. We still get them rocking and rolling the same way we have been. That pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. Chaston will be in control. There goes the pace car. There's the green. Boogity, 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 folks. The 87s at the old Daytona.
No separation. No separation on this start here.
Oh, no. Not yet.
Looks like Chaston Teets is getting a little hung out to dry there at the bottom line.
All right, now we're on the backstretch. We're going to see these guys, some of these drivers, get below that yellow line and fall back. Probably not already liking what they're seeing up there. We have a new leader. That's going to be the 199 of Rob Haynes.
Rob Haynes got a good run going here, but I don't know if he really wants to be that far out that early. You lose the draft out there. That's one of the hardest things about these restarts and such on these super speedways. You don't want too good of a jump because then you have no help.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, looks like Johnny Collier is down on pit road already. Not entirely sure what happened to Johnny in the number, well, it's 33 on the car. It looks like 25 in the driver bar.
Black flag's clear just now.
Oh. Something might have happened. These cars ain't easy to drive.
No, not at all.
I've taken it out once, and that was it.
I actually just purchased it before this race.
Ooh.
So I have no experience driving these.
29 smacking the wall. And these speeds. Good Lord. 214. What I've just seen. And they are all over the place here. Oh, there's a caution.
There it is. Let's see here.
I'm not sure where that came out at.
Brendan Book is backwards, right at the exit of pit road. There are
Oh,
two cars stopped here.
All right, well, let's get back here and check it out and see what happened to Brendan. Was he involved in it? Well, his name's not showing up, but that is Brendan Book. Been having issues with ATVO lately. Did he just lose it? Did it happen right up ahead of him?
That's what I'm thinking.
It looks like it started up ahead of him. Boy, he comes flying. Oh, right into the back of the 06 of Ruben Phelps. That's what happened.
It's almost like, if something's happening that fast, as hard as these cars are to drive, you just have no time.
Exactly.
You have no time to react. He was probably, 5 car lengths behind him and just did not have the time to react.
You're not getting the feed. What do you mean? You're not getting the feed.
I've got mine pulled up here on my phone. Everything looks good to me. I don't know. Don't know what that could be.
Oh.
I don't know if you mentioned this prior to the race, but these are going to be single file restarts here tonight, trying to keep everything as close as they can to the 87 rules.
Yeah, it's basically just a little throwback to 87 style, because I don't think they did double file restarts back then. I think it was all single file.
Yeah, I don't believe it was double file. You got a lot of guys that looks coming to pit road, maybe.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them coming down in the back. Yes, they are.
Trying to get those tires.
Oh, we'll see here exactly. I'm on Garrett Grant here, 8 on the car, 24 in the driver bar. Doesn't look like he is taking any tires. It looks like he's just going to take some fuel here and be done with it.
Man, I don't know what I would do here. This is this would be a tough decision here. I mean, like we mentioned before, you know, there's only 4 set of tires, including the set you started on. I just don't, personally, I don't feel like fuel is going to be a big issue here. I think it's going to be those tires. Those tires are going to wear out fast. It's whew, hard decisions.
All right, lap number 3 coming down from the pipe. 7 in the 06, contact, no penalty. Oh, Jake Bustos, he is he's an admin as well. So, you know, he kind of going to be a little bit more lenient tonight from what he was saying, Steven, because this is just a fun run. But, you know, if it's blatantly obvious, I'm assuming Jake would throw a EOL out there or a black flag, depending on what happened.
Absolutely. Do we have a time for interview? Because I kind of want to know what that felt like from Brendan's perspective, how hard it was to react to that.
Well, let me see here. I don't know if they're gonna go. Well, they're gonna want to go now, so
Still coming down pit road here.
we'll check it. We'll try to get somebody. Maybe the next time. Yep, Kyle Bartle's down pit road.
I'm just really curious how tough that was. I mean, it seemed like from our perspective, like he had, you know, a good bit of time, but a lot of people are saying these cars are so hard. Do you really have that time?
Yeah, and it's really hard to turn them.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just, you know, you're coming as fast as Brendan was coming up to Ruben. I mean, you're going to have to really just go high, way back, but then you're taking a chance of losing the draft.
Yeah, it's also like, is it worth taking the shot or spinning your tires and eating those up a little bit and possibly hitting the wall anyway at 200 miles an hour? I think that's just a wild decision there. I'd hate to be one of these guys right now.
Well, and the thing also too, these bumpers, they don't line up at all.
No, most definitely not. It's not like taking a shot in one of these Cup cars or Xfinity cars. You know, it's not. It's almost like there's no such thing as square on this on these bump drafts here.
They're not square. They're
not one bit.
All right, pace car. We'll dive off to the safety of pit road. Get us going, Steven.
Uh-oh, I am not even ready. I don't even know where the leader is here. You caught me off guard.
All right, I'll get him going. Chaston Tate's up front in the 51. Green is out already. Here we go. Now let's see how well they can keep it straight this time. I think that might have been just a little bit of a fluke, but you get back here to Scott Rambler. Oh, Scott's making some moves. Passing below the yellow is legal. That was announced today from Jake Bustos. Do you really want to pass below that yellow line?
Boy, I don't know. It's almost like driving one of those, it's like driving a track where the incline changes throughout the corner. You know, you hit that below that yellow line, and it just wants to take your car below the yellow line with everything.
Yeah.
So you're almost having to catch yourself maybe not so bad on the front stretch here in the tri-oval, but in these corners, I feel like if you accidentally bury one of those tires off in the corner, you're in trouble.
We're seeing a lot of action back here around Scott. That's David Weishart. And look at this pack. Oh, here we go. David. I need David. That's the 24. Who was that? And here we go again. We're wrecking. That was Garrett Grant, I believe. No. See, numbers confusing me. What was that? Well, let's go ahead and get the MaxspeedTV replay up here. We'll find out who that was. The 28 on the car. It happened right here with, yeah, right there. You see the 28 coming down right into the 8, and I just got them all upset. And nowhere to go. The 87 getting a little mix of it, little piece of it there too.
Such a tough break when you're having to, you know, a lot of these guys are kind of mad at themselves for having to use this fast repair this early. It's going to get wild down the stretch. And one fast repair, oof. Do you use it to fix your car now if you're minor damage kind of deal? Maybe you hurt an aero a little, or do you wait? More decisions to make. These guys are going to struggle with some of these decisions tonight.
Yeah, I think really right now I think you got to stay out as long as you can. You know, you're not really burning your tires up. You're not really using fuel per se. I mean, you've only gone 9 laps, and in those 9 lapses, it's been, well, this. So yeah. I think you're all right now for fuel and tires. Now, if we do, you know, say go 20, 25, 30 laps with no caution, that's when I think you're going to see a bigger problem.
Quite a bit of pit takers there again.
Not really much has changed other than drivers coming down pit road, fuel, not thinking. I don't think they're going to be taking tires. I could be wrong.
I haven't seen any tires yet.
Johnny Kohler did, looks like. Seen his right side up there. Ruben Phelps on pit road. David Weishart now is going to be coming off of pit road. I've got his name and number correctly. Garrett D. Grant and the number 824 in the driver bar.
Brendan back in there getting that thing serviced. I wonder if that's from the previous accident. Turned off that fast repair and is just trying to get some of that damage fixed without it.
Big possibility. I mean, you got to save it this early. You got to keep it if you can.
Absolutely.
Oh, got a shout out there. Let's go, Lane Doyle. No, there are no lane violations on restarts. It is single file, but I mean, if you don't want to be behind somebody, I'm assuming you can go ahead and drop it low or high. But you cannot go side by side. So I don't think they're going to be doing lane violations here tonight, or I haven't seen any. So I think we're good there.
But if you do pass, this was mentioned by Jake earlier, if you do pass underneath before that start finish line and get that black flag must be served.
Okay, so that's an iRacing black flag.
Yes.
Yeah, because you can pass on the outside.
Yes.
But you can't pass on the inside.
Yeah, correct. How many do we have to go here?
Oh, we're already back at 1.
Are we?
Yeah, we got Rob up front. They're coming on the backstretch now, so.
Got stuff falling over in here. Rob, who is Who is your leader right here?
Yeah, Rob Haynes, 199.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Right behind him in the Tide Machine is Chaston Teets. You got Drew Ballesteros, Chris Seidenfaden, and Lane Doyle. Kevin out there. Show that 32 all night. Old Bob Ross machine, what he's running. I grew up watching him.
Nothing wrong with some good old Bob Ross.
Nope. Good, relaxing. Oh, go ahead and get us going again, Steven. Let's see if we can get a little bit better of a start here.
Yep. Hopefully. Bob Haynes here. I'm on his chase view, so can't see who else behind him, but the pace car going to dive off here. Just waiting for him to go back green. Green flag is out. Rob Haynes is on it, and we are back racing again. Good jump there by the 199. Aston Teets right behind him. There's the 22 of Drew Ballesteros. Now going to go to the inside. Down into turn 1. Oh, my Lord. But is that 199, is that jump really what he wanted there?
Exactly, because right now he is going to get 8 up. And we're going to see back behind him. Well, look at Scott taking 3 wide up the middle. 3 wide didn't last long, but Scott Ramler right up in the gap, and he is flying at 202 miles an hour.
Chris Seidenfaden going to be your new leader here. He is going to take that lap.
He is.
A little pressure here from the bottom. Not quite going to make it happen there. Lane Doyle. Lane Doyle keeps peeking that inside, battling it out hard with Rob Haynes here.
Oh, there's another caution.
I heard it,
Oh!
but I didn't see it.
That was, I believe, Jeremy Knapp. I don't know why some of their names are not showing up in the driver bar.
One of those things, one of those things.
Yeah. Yep, and that is Jeremy Knapp. He was on his lid when I got to him. We'll see kind of what happened here. Up, he almost 3 wide right up ahead of him. They are racing it strong up there. And trying to squeeze it there is the 7 of Ed Morris and Calypse. Jeremy Knapp, and Jeremy took a hard lick into the wall, and he probably slid a good, what would you say, 100 feet?
Half a straightaway.
Yeah, he just kept going. Man, oh man, we're going to go cockpit here with this one. If you get motion sickness, anybody out there, I would suggest close your eyes. We'll let you know when it's over. We're kind of send it back here to about right there, and we'll go cockpit here with a Jeremy Knapp. And yeah, it just took him, and there he goes. And there is nothing you can do in a situation like that.
No, absolutely not, man. That's tough break for him, man. I'm gonna have to get towed and probably have to use his fast repair.
More than likely, yep. And he is on pit road in a towing situation.
Tough break for him.
All right, well, how about we go ahead and pull that guy up you've been wanting to talk to here?
Brendan Book?
Would have been Brendan Book. Yeah, well, he's on pit road right now, so we'll wait for him to come back out.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin, we do appreciate it, bud. Yeah, go ahead.
I do believe that he's just trying to get that damage fixed, constantly trying to avoid that fast repair.
Dirty watching. We got 12 likes. Man, I think we can hit 25 likes here.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Likes?
Yeah, I think we can hit. We got 13 now, 30 watching. Share it. Get it out there. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn, whatever the case may be. Let's get people
TikTok.
out here watching. What?
TikTok.
TikTok. There we go. Throw it in TikTok, too. I keep forgetting about TikTok.
Yeah, that's a tough one to do.
All right, let's bring him up here. Oh, you want to talk to him? So there he is.
Brendan, Steven in the booth, you got a copy, bud? Brendan, Steven in the booth, you got a copy?
Oh yeah, I got you. Sorry.
How's it going, man? It's all good. Just wanted to holler at you real quick before you go back racing. What was it like trying to avoid that first wreck? I know these cars probably don't handle very well, and you definitely can't stop on a dime. Well, what did it look like from the cockpit for you?
I think you mean the second wreck, 'cause the first wreck I caused it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the second wreck there. I mean, yeah, these cars, the brakes are definitely a lot smaller, a lot, you know, not as good as they are in like the current gen cars. But so you really got to brake a lot earlier and try not to slam them. So, but I think I was far enough back to where I had plenty of time to not, you know, have to worry about it. I'm just hoping to kind of make some track position up now, and, you know, get some racing going.
Absolutely. You want a certain pitch strategy here, or are you just trying to get some of that damage fixed without having to use that fast repair?
Yeah, that's what I did the first few stops, trying to, you know, finish fixing that damage, and now I'm finally all good. I was just taking fuel, just, you know, might as well take fuel, but I haven't changed tires yet, so we'll see what happens here going forward.
Yeah, man, for sure. Is one more quick question for you: is the tire fall off? Is it pretty serious out here, or really haven't had a long enough run to be able to tell?
I mean, I don't think we've had a long enough run consecutively, but at least for me, since I spun out, my tire wears are pretty low. They're at 85 right now, but from what I'm hearing, most guys are at 95. But, you know, so I expect that spin that happened to me is the reason why they're so low.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Well, good luck the rest of the way. Hope you make up a few more of those spots, and we'll see you here later.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Brendan. All right, getting back down there, and it looks like they're all ready to go back racing.
He says it's tough. I believe him.
I do too. Lap 16 of 80 here, and 80 doesn't seem like a whole lot of laps. And I was, you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again, but in these cars, oh, I'm sure it's like, come on, lap 80.
Oh yeah, you know, man. I mean, bad part is these pace laps. Chris Seidenfeld, your leader here, his last lap was a 151. So I mean, there's some long pace laps here. That's probably some of the toughest, most frustrating laps for quite a few of these guys.
Pace car's off. There's the green. Chris is on the loud pedal. I don't know if he got the jump he wanted. That's still going to put Rob right there on his tail. And there's Lane. And we're going to go. Whoa! We got that 3 wide. There we go. Oh, my gosh. These guys are killing me up front. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stay on these guys up here.
They're racing hard, man. Like Jake said earlier, you know, you got that halfway money winner. So, I mean, guys are trying to set themselves up for some of that, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, Rob back up front. It's the 09. That would be, I'm trying to figure out who that is. The 09 of Bryce Senesac. Should have known who that was. See, I'm having issues with the names here. They're not showing up in the driver bar. I don't like it. Might have to do an update. That might be something I need to check.
Gotta love technology.
Oh, yes. All right, so let me check on the guys back here in the back a little bit.
You might have 3 wide for the lead right now.
Okay, well, then let's get back up here because there we go. There is that 2 wide.
Battling hard, man.
I think they heard me.
Yeah, somehow, some way, Doc Rambler, who missed your pole sitter, missed the start, is back up in the driver's seat.
Yes, he is right there.
Making that 3 wide look easy. Looks like I'm sure he's been doing some practice work leading up to this race here today.
Oh, yeah, I'm assuming he has. Well, let's get back here while they're racing it up. Keep an eye on that front pack, please.
Absolutely.
Gonna get back here to Vroom Vroom Vroman and Justin Wright out. We got Andrew Schulte right up ahead of them in that front pack. Got Justin Michael, like I said here. Robert Colgan is in this mix. Kyle Knapp Sr. And right behind them in the 11 is Kyle Bartles. David Weishart's not too far back behind Kyle, running back here in 17th. Nicholas Holden, an all-black machine right here running by himself.
Bryce Sinesak going for a little ride there
Oh.
through the grass. Able to save it. Able to
Good.
save it down there on the apron. Not 100% sure what he's got going on at this point.
Oh. Right now he's just trying to save it from spinning it. All right, well, let's do a MaxspeedTV replay here and kind of figure out what happened. We were going through the field in the back. Did he just get loose?
I don't know. Maybe a little contact.
Here. Oh, there was a little bit of contact there. Yes, it was.
And
Boy,
like
you could
said,
just
these
see
things
just a
are not square in the front.
oh, slightest bit of contact upset that 09 of Bryce Sinesak. He fell all the way back to 26.
Took the air right out from under him as well.
Yeah.
Pretty good battle for the lead going on right here. Scott trying to hang on. Trying hard, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Oh, Lane. Put Bob Ross up front, at least for a lap. Oh, you already have a lap. Okay. And it looks like he's going to have 2 laps. There we go.
2 laps. Bob Ross, 2 laps on the board.
Oh. Yeah, but you know Scott, he ain't going to give up.
Yeah,
Drew Ballesteros right there, too. A lot of these names you don't recognize, Steven. Drew being one of them.
Yeah, there's quite a few names here that I don't. Man, it's crazy. That's almost, it's a good thing Scott slid up where he could, when he could, because if not, it would have been a bad day. I think that freight train would have drove right by him.
Looks like Scott's going to try the outside line here. And it doesn't look like anybody's going to go with him. He's going to have to try to drop it right in front of the 22, and he's going to do that. Still in the draft, though.
Tough move there to the inside to take that lap.
Oh, nah, I missed it because I was trying to go through the field again.
Scott took that lap. That was
Oh! Another wreck. Looks like a Robert Colgan. Oh, might have been some more people involved in this too. Now let's check it out here, folks. Robert Colgan is the 94. Oh! He hit the wall. Oh! Sent him right down into the inside wall in a hard lick. Look at the 33 as well. That's David Weishart. He just trying to dodge it? Or did he get hit? Oh, it looks like he got clipped by the 12. Or did he hit the wall? Oh. I think the 33, 33 smacked the wall, then got hit by the 12. Oh.
GT Hawkins not happy about something.
Oh, there it is right there. Wow. There was an accident. Okay, we see David Weishart. He comes back up onto the track and gets slammed by the 8. And boy, if that was real liable, that 33 would be hurting. The 8 car on the driver bar there, or the on the car, and then the 27 smacks the 8. That sends the 33 sky high. The 29 into the 27. The 14, there's GT gets involved in this. The 76, the 20, and it was a pile up on the front stretch. Good Lord.
These guys got it looking like a demolition derby out here at Daytona.
Wow.
There's parts everywhere.
You know, I've seen the big one. But I've never seen the big one.
In the 87s.
In the 87s.
That was wild, man. That was a lot of guys that went for a wild ride there.
Gee. That is insane. Well, there's going to be a lot of drivers out here that now are going to have to use their reset. And we've still got a ways to go. Yeah, in our 2003 style wreck. That's what they call the big one. Yeah, and I don't think we're done with it either.
Oh no. That's just the beginning. But bad part is that's probably half the field.
Yeah, that took out a lot of drivers.
Repairs. No fast repairs, half the field.
All the way back to, I would say, about 19th right now. Kyle Knapp Sr. Of course, GT Hawkins was involved in that too. Man, that was bad.
Tough break for a lot of guys here tonight.
Well, they're getting the one to go there, so we're going to be going back green, coming to lap, I believe it's going to be lap 27 when we take the green flag.
That would be correct, I believe.
About 15 laps. We're going to be at that halfway mark.
Somebody's going to be into the money.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Oh my golly.
Lane Doyle here stuck to the back bumper of that pace car.
Hey, so there are going to be a couple of EOLs, or at least an EOL given. I'm sure there's going to be more coming out, but they're going to, looks like lap 13 was a racing incident. This is going to be some, I'm sure some penalties right here are going to be coming out, unfortunately. You know, even though it's a fun run, hate to see it, but you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Don't you love it when your iRace freezes?
Oh, no.
Technology, man.
Oh, no. All right, pace car dives off to the safety of pit road. Lane Bob Doyle Ross up front. Green is out. There you go. That's his new nickname. Lane Bob Doyle Ross. There we go.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I can hear everybody, but nothing.
You might have to reset it, unfortunately. Yeah, technology. All right, Scott Rambler, I got it. Go ahead, man, reset it. Scott up front. Justin right out. Justin right out. Justin Michael. Battle of the Justins. Chris Seidenfaden all in the mix here. That's up front. Getting back here, boy, these drivers now get a little bit spread out back here. They're like, we don't want no, we don't want a piece of that. What just happened? Come on, get some racing done.
Don't want no smoke.
Oh, James Holzer, Ruben Phelps, Kyle Knapp Sr., GT Hawkins, Edward Morris Sr. Hey, Edward Morris Sr. having a good run. Started 30th up to 21st. Hang in there, Ed. Hang in there, bud. Douglas Dubigging. Probably not where he wants to be, but hey, still running where he started in 22nd. Robert Colgan, heavy damage on that 94 machine. He just got passed up by somebody. Well, they fly around here so quickly.
At this point throughout the race, I don't think I would be unhappy with still sitting in my starting position.
Yeah, exactly.
Still a lot of racing.
Oh yeah, and a lot of racing. And man, we got action up front here, and I try to give everybody some airtime as I always do, and tonight's no different. But these cars, and now that I know what these cars are like at a super speedway, this is definitely going to take more than, whoa, we got Brendan Book. Oh, no. And we're still wrecking. Oh, Brendan Book involved in another one. This
Not his night.
This track is not being friendly to him right now. Or is it the car? It could be the combination of both.
I don't know. This is just a tough track. Tough cars, tough track.
No, that's what happened. He just got loose. He pulled right up in front, and it just snapped loose on him. And there was no. He tried to save it, but there was nothing he could do. Got below onto that apron, and you know what that does? Just upsets the car right up into the 30. 30 just had nowhere to go, as well as the 11. The 11 is going to T-bone the 30. Ouch. Man, oh man. Man. Now, this is kind of, I would say, upsetting me. I mean, it is a little upsetting, but I'm sure it's upsetting them.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. It's tough night for some of these guys. Like you said, though, good thing it's not for points.
Yeah, good thing it is not for points. Oh, 30 watching still, 17 likes. Hey, we're only
8 away.
8 away from that 25 like mark here. I think we can hit it.
Let's get it, everybody. Let's do it.
2-valve tie out there. Yeah, it's a game of survival. Yeah, unfortunately, 87s at the old 87 track, or the old Daytona track and the old 87 cars. Yeah, it's rough.
Wicked tough. wicked tough.
This is no, not for the faint of heart. Trust me.
Not at all. For any new people, this is not normal XM99 racing.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, this isn't normal. I think it's just the car track combo. You know, they wanted to do something fun. Well, here you go. Now you're having fun.
But how many of these guys out here are actually having fun?
Well, I'm sure Scott's all right. You know, he found his way back up front.
Those boys sitting up front are probably enjoying themselves a little more than the ones in the back.
In the back, exactly. Exactly. Oh, lap 31. Hey, we're going to be 10 away from that halfway mark, and some more money going to go to whoever is our leader at halfway. Right now, Scott's already got 10 bucks.
Trying to double his money here.
Yeah.
Scott says he wants it all.
A lot of people now coming back out onto the racetrack as well. I think fuel. I mean, when they get to lap 40,
for the last time.
Yeah, that'll be it for fuel. Now tires, on the other hand, I mean, we could still have that long green flag run. I mean, we could. And if we get it,
you have a way of tracking who's up, how many?
I do not. ATVO has not done that update yet. They've got the tire and Q tire thing here, but it's not. I don't think it's working.
I got you.
Yeah, I'd love to see who took tires. You know, I'd love for them to add in. Okay, they've started out with, of course, 4. That's what we started out here with. That you got 3 in the pits. Well, you've used now a set or 2, and you know, I would love to see it in ATVO. You know, where it just automatically shows you, or shows me as a broadcaster, where they're setting at on tires.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. So you know, you got guys that just take rights. It'd be probably another update here to break down what sides they've to take in and all that. But yeah, that would be a great update. $1 million idea, Josh.
Well, ATVO's free. The program, the overlays itself isn't free, but you know, but
that's why we call you the doctor.
The doctor.
Is it the professor or the doctor? Dr. Medlock, right? Dr.
Yeah,
Medlock.
that's what Toby calls me, as doctor. Yep.
How long have I been away from the game? Can't even remember your nickname anymore.
Yep, he calls me doctor. Karen Doyle out there rooting on Lane. Well, he's up here. He's in 4th.
Is there any kind of relation there?
I think that is... He'll kill me, probably. Oh, we'll get back to that. Pace car diving off to the safety of pit road. There's the green. Scott's going to go, and he started on the inside up front of the 87. 87 was on the outside.
That was kind of a weird start.
That was a unique start. All right, getting back here to, I believe that is going to be Justin Nicholas.
I am back in, by the way. I think it's in here front. It's another caution out.
Yep, there it is again. Ouch. Oh no, several in this one too. The 7 of Ed Morris, Ruben Phelps. Man, this is not going good. And that would be Mama.
I see that now. It's pretty sweet to have the family rooting on the family out here, man.
Oh, they're always out
it's
here.
Awesome. It's
Out
awesome
season.
to let people's eyes run, even in the virtual world. You know,
Yeah.
You got families running deep in the real world. I mean, you got the same thing out here in the virtual world.
Yep. All right, this is where it's going to start right here. Contact between the 28, 27. That got the 28 loose. The 30 right there, 3 wide down into the 06. And Bull Ruben going to take a lick into that outside wall. That reminded me a little bit of, unfortunately, going back to 2001. I believe that was the year. Man, that was a lick. That had to hurt.
That hurt my heart.
That hurt your heart?
Crazy thing about these wrecks, and it's not like just one self-spin. They're so hard to control.
Yeah.
You're not self-spinning and okay, you kind of might have ruined your own night. It's like, man, you just took out 10 guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, we're going to be coming upon the halfway mark here. We have had already 6 cautions for 15 laps. We've got 47 to go. We've had 9 lead changes here tonight. Man, they got to do something. Scott's like, all right, well, if you guys want to keep going, I'll just stay up here all night. That'll be fun.
I tell you what, man, Lane has got the whole crew out there tonight.
Yep, Grandma's out there too.
Let's do it. I'm bringing him up. Let him say hey to his fam.
All right. Get Lane up here.
Got him right here.
Go ahead.
Lane, Steven in the booth, got a copy button.
I got a copy.
What's going on, man? Running P4 right now, pretty solid. How's the race going for you?
It's a bit sketchy up here. Gets a little crazy up at times, but it's much cleaner up here than it is back there, so I'm enjoying 4th place right now.
Yeah, those guys up there, not too crazy. Looks like all the madness is going on mid-pack, back there in the Hornet's nest. But seems like you're having a pretty good run. Me and Josh were here just talking. The whole family's out here rooting you on the stream. Pretty awesome to see, everyone come together like that. Virtual world, I was saying, real world, it happens a lot. It's pretty cool to see in the virtual world. So just wanted to get you up here so you can say hey to your folks and see how your race was going.
Well, speaking of the real world, I had a cousin who used to race in real life, and when I was like 8 or 9, they offered me if I wanted to race, and at the time I was a dumb kid and I said no. Biggest regret of my life, because I would trade anything to race now. But so I'm glad to see that they're supporting me here.
Probably a better decision anyway, man. That stuff gets expensive.
It's a lot cheaper here.
Absolutely. Tear a car up, fast prepare it, and you're good to go.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Hopefully the rest of your race, you guys are coming up on halfway. Do you have anything for these guys for this halfway money?
Well, I got a huge run on the backstretch, and then the caution came out. If I get another run like that, I'm going to take it and see if I can get that. I think it's $10, $15 for leading lap 40. So I'll try to make something happen.
Absolutely, man. Well, good luck. Looks like you guys are at 1 to go. Josh, if you want to pull him back down there, good luck, man. Hope you have a good rest of the race.
Thank you.
Yep, good luck, Lane. All right, we'll get him back down there.
You're so much faster of a mover than me.
I've
I can move them up with the little right click, but you're a quick mover down.
I've been doing this for almost 5 years, Steven, so
I got these teams figured out.
I'm pretty well observant when it comes to, okay, you know, because I minimize all the teams, and when I want to drag somebody up, I'll just open that team up. That way I know where they're going.
I got you.
Yeah, a little tricks of the trade here.
You're gonna have to give me some crash courses here for next time I come up here with you.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We sure can do that. All right. Yeah, he's back in 21st. You already heard. Or he was. Now he is in 22nd on this restart here.
Don't worry, that can change in half a lap.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, Scott looks like he's gonna start on the inside again. That's going to put Justin Michael back to the outside. Rob Haynes, single file, all on the outside. And Scott, the lone driver, on the inside. Pace car is off. There's the green. Boy, that didn't take long.
No, not at all. These green flags are very fast here in these cars.
All right, getting back here to Drew Ballesteros, under fire from the 95 of a Vroom Vroom, Nicholas Vroman on that outside line, and that orange looks like a bruisey paint scheme out there. Looks like a battle for the lead. We are gonna have, it's gonna be Justin Michael and Scott Ramler. Here comes Lane. Well, look at the run Lane got.
Sliding up there a little bit, but able to hold it down.
Oh, 87 into the wall, 199 into the wall. Save it, Rob. And he did somehow.
Lane looking in to cash in on his halfway pay. Gonna make a move to the outside here. That's not gonna really work.
Oh, Lane up into the wall. Oh no, and he is upset. And he's going to pull it straight down on that apron. Man, that just upset that car.
Sorry, Lane.
Oh, no. Bryce Sinisak just hit a speed of 217 miles an hour. And there goes around to 51. Here we go. Caution is out again. And we're still wrecking. Good Lord.
I think that makes it official for Scott doubling his money here.
That is going to do it, because that's going to end the halfway mark here. We're going to check back here on Bryce Sinisak. This is where it all began.
Tough.
Looks like the 51 got a little bit squirrely there. Oh, he clipped the apron. Upset him. And he started to go around the 09, just nowhere to go. And right into the 51, the 5, and nowhere to go. Oh, no. That's Brendan Book. And then you can see him wrecking right here, too. That is the... Oh, I don't know. That is the 80? Is that the 80? 20. Oh, that was the 20 of Jeremy Knapp. Like, got involved in a little wreck here too. A little. I mean, that's an understatement, but
is there such thing as little tonight?
Yeah, I don't think so either. The 21, they were just trying to dodge it, it looks like. And 21 right up into Jeremy. Jeremy goes for a ride. Ruben getting a piece of Jeremy Knapp as well. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, that is lap 40, and that is going to put it at Scott. Doubling it.
Man, that's he on pit road?
Who?
Or is he out there hanging out? Scott.
Scott Ramler?
Yeah, Scott Ramler.
He's our leader. He's up front.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I'm kind of looking through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. He's up front. He's our leader. So yeah, he hasn't. He's pitted 4 times. He's on a stint of about 15 right now. Drew Ballesteros, according to my stats, right behind him, he has not pitted. He's been out here all 40 laps.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Man,
Drew might have something figured out. Drew might be thinking, you know, it's going to come down to really the final stop. Now, I didn't check to see if they're running any GWCs.
3.
3, okay. So
I believe it is 3.
Okay.
If this isn't a 1 to go, I might have to holler at him real quick.
Holler at who? Drew or?
Drew.
Drew?
I want to know.
Well,
I gotta know. I gotta know what's going on.
all right, well, let's,
I'm just waiting until they cross the start finish here.
yeah, let's
Someone
wait.
blew up, it sounded
The-
like.
Might get the 1 to go here. And it is 1 to go.
10-4. We will wait to get with him. Definitely get with him here shortly. Hopefully not shortly. Hopefully we can ride this thing out and he can just podium.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. But, you know, he would love to get that win.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know if he'll make it on fuel, though. He's
Oh, yeah.
definitely going to need fuel somewhere.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Road Dog, how many are on the lead lap? That would be...
You have got 22 on the lead lap.
Yeah, I think 22. Well, I'm seeing now as it
21,
updates.
22.
Yeah, well, it's continuing to update here, so...
Yeah, I got Colgan on the lead lap, a minute and 30 seconds behind, so I think he just popped out of the pits right there.
Okay, it looks like I am showing... I'm showing 27.
On the lead lap?
Yeah.
27 on my screen. It is 22 on the lead lap on my screen on the results tab.
Okay, so it might be...
23rd is a lap down. That's Garrett Grant, and then you have
Okay, yeah, it's
Gagliano.
slowly updating here for some oddball reason.
Yeah, I think it's probably just an update.
All right, well, Scott's up front, Drew Ballesteros, Justin Rideout, Nicholas Halda, Andrew Schulte riding out the top 5, coming to lap 42.
There is your green flag once again. Scott Rambler going to lead us down to that start-finish line.
We're already making our way into turn 1.
Absolutely. Got a little...
Oh, a little
3 wide.
skaggle and 3 wide back there. Oh, buddy.
I haven't heard many of those famous Josh Medlock 3 wide calls.
Well, they happen, but they happen so quickly. It's like, you know, by the time I get on them, here we go, 3 wide again. And it's legal. Pass it on below that yellow. You can do it. James Holzer, I believe that was. No, that was the 12. Colin Epp Sr., he did it.
Sounded like someone on the wall a little bit there. Everything looks to be fine.
Uh-oh. And we're 3 wide again as the 21 backing off a little bit. Here comes Rob Haynes, Chasten Teets. Ed Morris finding his way up here into 15th. In the 7, since the driver bar is not working for some, I'm just going to yell the number out as well. And then a action back here with Bryce Sinisak. That would be Bryce and Sebastian Taylor. Sebastian, he is on the lead lap. I do believe. No.
batch.
Yeah, I think, yeah, he's 26th right now.
2 laps down.
2 laps down. All right, so ATVO is definitely acting up because it's not showing them.
And it's crazy. This front little pack, Kyle, Matt, Senior, Justin Rideout. We're starting to single file out here a little better. You still got Andrew Schultz.
8 in the wall. Right
Glenn
out.
Doyle making his way back up.
Yep, here comes Lane. Oh, no, the 8 in the wall again. Hey, ride out. I know your name's Ride Out, but that don't mean you need to ride it out on the wall, okay?
Hey, man, he might be a speed secret.
I like picking on him.
You can't make the track any wider with your car.
No, you can't. I mean, if you want to put more damage in there, I mean, I guess you could go ahead and keep going, but it's not a smart move. All right, back up front. Here we go. Drew Ballesteros.
Let that lap.
Yes, he did. Ballesteros, Vroman, Vroom Vroom, Ramler, Holzer, Michael, Malnap Senior. Boy, we got a pack up here. Man, oh man.
How do you pronounce his name? Ballesteros?
Drew Ballesteros, and now we've got another caution.
He is the leader, and I believe he may have to pit here.
Oh, Ruben Phelps. Oh. What happened to my old buddy Ruben here in the 06?
Take him some fuel. He's obviously run pretty well. Drew might be on a one-stop strategy here.
Right there it was. It looks like Ruben flipped that yellow and that apron, kind of upset him, but the 29 was right there. I don't know if they made contact or not, but man, major net code there between the 29 and the 5. 5, man, just the 5 did not have any freaking luck here in this race tonight. Rides in the back, tries to hang out, involved in a wreck. Rides in the front, involved in a wreck. Rides in the middle, involved in a wreck. Brendan Book just does not having any luck.
He is the Hornet's Nest tonight. Looks like Ruben Phelps taking it behind the wall, gonna call it a day. Let's see what Drew does here. He's got to be close to his fuel.
And he is coming down, it looks like. Yeah, he's coming down pit road. And it looks like everybody else is coming down too.
A new leader, it is Lane.
Lane Doyle up front now.
I didn't mess him up too bad.
Lane's only been out there about 7 laps, so I think he'd be okay. I don't think he's got enough to make it.
As soon as Drew pulls off, I'll grab him real quick. Find out how good or bad that car was handling on 40-lap old tires.
He seemed to be holding it pretty well.
He absolutely did. Sitting there in the front. He must have been having a good old time.
All right, Drew coming back out, followed with BT Hawkins. Of course, we've got all JW Racing together, and then you look at TeamSpeak, you got GTM and Prime Time in the same chat. Aside from, well, you got everybody up there. So it looks like maybe Prime Time and GTM might be trying something here tonight.
And you usually don't see that.
No, you do not. So you got a couple of actual teams, opposite teams, working together here maybe. I think that's going to be thrown out the window at like 10 to go. But, you know, Let's go ahead and get Drew up here. Let's go ahead and drag him up here real quick. We'll let Steven interview him. Go ahead. There he is.
Drew, Steven up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. You got me.
Yes, sir. How's it going, man? How's the race?
It was going real well. It was real quiet up at the front. Nice Sunday drive. And, about that time for some tires and some gas, so it's going to be a little crazy.
Yeah, we were definitely wondering. I guess Josh's telemetry that he runs over there says you hadn't hit 4 tires or fuel at all yet. Is that truthful?
That is, in fact, a truthful fact. Yeah, I stayed out. I've been in a lot of these 87 races, and just being in the back is way more dangerous than being in the front. And things were pretty quiet up there. I figured it's better for me just to stay up there, run my tires and run my fuel, and just keep it clean.
Was it handling pretty well up there?
Yeah, it felt really good. It gets a little push towards about 15 laps into it, and then after that it turns really good into 3 and 4. I felt pretty good. I was able to pass Rambler for the lead. I think he was pushing a little too hard and getting on that right front. So nice to know that I was still fast, even with 46 lap tires on. So it should shape up to be a good finish, I hope.
Absolutely, man. We'll hope to see you back up there. We'll let you get back. It looks like you guys are 1 to go. Don't want to interrupt your race here, so good luck the rest of the way, and hope to see you back up there.
Thanks, fellas. Talk to you soon.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Drew. All right, get him back down there. And we're going to get back up front. I'm going to let Steven go ahead and get us going here. Out of 4 here tonight. Here we go, folks.
My boy Lane that I tried to put the curse on back up front here. Pace car diving off here very shortly. He is off now, waiting on Lane. Green flag is out. Lane on a kind of a slow roll start there. It looked pretty good. Didn't leave that too much of a gap. Everybody looks to be rolling off nicely.
And here comes that is the 33 Kodak film machine. That is, I believe, David Weishart. 1 lap down, I do believe. 2 laps down. Oh no, here we go. Oh, we got cars off. We're wrecking. Oh no. Oh, there is no caution.
Nobody in that racing line.
Nobody. Yeah, but everybody off track, down on the grass.
Got
We're gonna go
Rambler involved in that one.
Yeah, let's go. Keep an eye on that pack here. We're gonna take a look at the replay here. We are gonna be on Scott. Speaking of Mr. Rambler. The kind of what transpired here. It looks like just some, oh, right there it was. That's where it started. 87 right into the back of the 48. And, oh, the 95 also getting in the mix there, too. Nicholas Vroom, Vroman. Oh, we're still green. We're still racing. We got a battle for the lead.
31 of Holzer there, going to eat some apron and hang on to it, but was definitely a little bent out of shape there.
27 of Sebastian Taylor. That is not for the lead. I do apologize. Got the lead. Oh, there we go. Now we've got a caution. Oh, no, and that is going to be Ed Morris involved in this.
You put the curse on him. Can't put that one on me. I think you actually pulled for Senior. I think you mentioned Senior earlier.
Yeah, but I don't think I pulled either one.
No, well, we spoke about him. It feels like, we speak about him and it's game over for us.
Yeah,
so
we've talked about everybody tonight, so,
we're just going to have to stop talking about anybody at all. We'll just talk about what we did on Sunday.
Yeah, we can just shut up, you know. Just let them race. Oh, right there it was. There we go. Contact the 51. That left front to the right rear of that 7, and that just spun that 7 around right up into the outside wall. Boy, you can't react to that. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Now, he didn't get it spun back around straight. That is a good thing. However, he's still going to have some damage on that machine, and if he's got a reset, man, do you use it? I mean, 53 of 80 here. Do you use it?
I don't know. You're probably going to be about 56, 57 when we go green. You're sitting there. I mean, still a long way to go. 23 laps, 24 laps to go. I mean, it's still a long way. A lot of racing. This is where some strategy is going to come into play, and we're going to see who's buying for what track position, and we'll just take it home from here. 27. I believe he's going to get the lucky dog, the 27. I believe the lucky dog is still a thing here.
Yes, I think the lucky dog is done by Iris. So yeah, I think he'll get one of his 2 laps back here. David Weishart, Dean Gagliano, also 2 laps down. And there goes the 27. He is going to get his lap back here. At least get one of them. So if there is another caution, you know, Sebastian Taylor would be the lucky dog again, because he is the only driver right now 1 lap down. I believe that's the way it works.
I'm pretty sure that is how it works.
Well, Douglas Newbigging, Ruben Phelps, Matt Alverson, Johnny Collier all have taken their 87s behind the wall, and they're going to get ready for the next round of 87s, whenever that's going to be. You're going to probably have to think about that.
Absolutely, man. It's going to be a, do we do it or not?
Exactly. I mean, I got to say, it's good racing. Don't get me wrong. Fantastic racing. It's just these cars and this track it's rough. I mean, these cars in general is rough. I mean, Bristol, 87s at Bristol, 87s on a road course like Road America, Watkins Glen, Daytona Road. It doesn't matter where you go. These cars are a handful.
Oh, man, I couldn't imagine hitting braking zones on a road course in one of these things. They're going to give these... So it doesn't look like the lappers go to the back of the pack here. He just had to give out EOLs to those guys to get everybody back in line where they're supposed to be. Old Lane Bob Ross Doyle up there leading our pack.
Yep, Lane up front. Rob Haynes, our favorite Canadian, as we like to call him. They're in second. Alnap Sr. in third. GT Hawkins, boy, dominating the Xfinity Series this season for Extreme Motorsports. And right now he is, I mean, he's having a handful himself, you know.
Absolutely.
Chris Seidenfaden there in that 5th spot. You know, all these drivers I know, they're all part of XM99. Whether they race in the ARCA, the late models, or the Cup, they're out here. I mean, they're all now racing together.
Yeah, this is kind of a mix of a whole world of different skill levels. Different
Yeah, exactly.
Abilities.
Exactly.
I mean, and they're all putting it together, and it looks great. It really does for the circumstances in which they were put.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, pace car going to dive off to the safety of pit road lane. Bob, Doyle, Ross up front. Again.
Absolutely, man.
Pace car dives off to the safety of pit road. There it goes. Lane. There's the green. He better go. He's got Rob right behind him.
I really do think that's a strategic start that he has going on there for him. Doesn't pull too far out. You know, doesn't want to leave that gap. And as you can tell, I mean, it's still out there. Rob Haynes not really challenging for that lead yet.
Not yet.
So
that's keyword. Yet.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, it looks like Rob may be helping Lane here a little bit. Here comes GT to the inside. GT fighting, battling for the lead. Oh, man, got some lap cars up here, too. The 8. And, uh-oh, we got somebody. Oh, there we go, the 12. That is going to be Calinap Sr. He is not on the racing surface. He's on the grass, but he is having some issues getting that thing back straight. No caution. I know there was another driver involved in that. GT up front. Well, trying to be up front. Check back here with Halden Company. Halda falling back. That's going to be Scott. Vroom, vroom. Oh, what a hit. Ouch. The 28. Oh, of Edward Morris Sr. Oh.
There's no car left.
Ouch. Boy, he took a hard hit.
Really looks like he's involved in something. He's falling back there as well to 14.
Let me see what happened to Edward Morris Sr. here. I mean, he took a hard lick into the outside wall. He might need medical attention. Oh, he got loose, looks like. Looks like he got loose, and then Scott right there behind him, nowhere to go. Scott does get around. Oh, and he just barely missed getting clipped there by that 28. Nowhere to go, however, as well is going to be the 95. And that 28, though, took a lick to the outside wall and then took another lick and then another lick.
Hopefully he still has his fast repair.
Oh, man.
I'm using it now. It is time for those fast repairs.
Oh, well, he is on.
There's quite a few guys that are just slightly damaged now. Now might be a time, if you have that fast repair, to just
use
it
it
all fixed.
Yeah, just use it.
Yep, get every bit of aero you can out of these things for these last 20 laps and see what you can do with it. Gonna be a fun 20 laps here. We're gonna see how everyone files out. 27 of Sebastian Taylor getting that lucky dog there. Going around to the outside. Gotta drive that thing fast to the back of this field. Top 5, you got GT Hawkins sitting in the first position. Lane Doyle second. James Holzer third. Rob Haynes fourth. Chris Seidenfeld fifth. Anything can happen in these last 20. These spots do not mean anything right now. Need to check on Ed Moore Sr. Send somebody down there to Infield Care Center and make sure he's not too sore. See what happens here. Still pacing, waiting on these lights to go out atop this Ford Mustang pace car, I believe. Kind of hard to see when you're. It is Mustang. I'm good. I'd hate to mess that up. All the Mustang lovers out there.
Yeah, I hope he's all right too. Man, that was a hard lick for Ed. Oh. All right, Steven. Well, it looks like we're going to be hitting lap number 60. Lights are off.
Lights out atop the Ford Mustang pace car.
Yep, next time by. Guess what? 20 to go.
20 to go. Has this been a long race for you or just me?
Well, I mean, it's only 10:06 Eastern, 9:06 Central, so I mean, it's about normal.
Man, I wish I lived in Central. Definitely an East Coast guy over here.
Yeah, hour ahead of me, so you're like, I'm getting tired. I mean, if you gotta leave, Steven, it'd be fine.
Man,
I mean,
I'm good. I go to school all day. Ain't no big deal.
just hang. Yeah. Don't
Love it
sleep
all.
though.
Oh yeah, no, we're good to go, man. It's a good time.
All right, we'll let Steven get us going here with GT up front, Lane in second, James Holzer there in third. I believe that is correct. Yep. Rob in fourth, and Chris Seidenfaden in fifth. While we dive it in here between 3 and 4, I want to give a big shout out to everybody out there tuning in here tonight. Big shout out to Jake Bustos for putting all this on for not only you guys, but for the drivers out here. It is for fun. There is money on the line. I'm going to shut up now and turn it over to Steven.
GT Hawkins here waiting for this pace car to dive down to the safety of pit road. Be happening now. Green flag is out. GT off to a good start. Not too much of a gap. Lane closing that gap on the back bumper quick. Gonna make a move.
We got blocking.
Huge move to the inside by Lane.
We got blocking. Boy, GT did not want him to get down there.
No, he didn't. Rob Haynes putting the bumper to the 31 there.
Ooh, gotta be careful doing that. And we're gonna go 3 wide back here, folks. We got 3 wide at Daytona again.
Boy, have I missed those words.
And a battle for the lead as well. Lane back up front. Here comes GT back to the inside.
Huge slide.
Oh, we got the 57 going around. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, and it is going to be a big one here. Several drivers going to be involved in this. Let me get down here to Scott. That's where it all started, was with Scott.
Got
and
involved in another one.
Yep, Scott Rambler's right here in this middle pack of 3 wide. I believe that's where it started at, was with Scott. I'd have started around him.
Tough break for him, man. He's had one heck of a night up to this point.
Ooh.
Been involved in a couple of these late ones, but hopefully he can bounce back here in the last 15 laps or so.
On the outside, the cornflakes, 5 on the car. It looks like 5 might have got loose. And right there, Scott on the inside, and there it was. Contact with the 30. And then the 30 comes back up on the track right into the 57. Contact again. Boy, that 57 dang near flipped there. That back end came up. Now, remember, these cars don't have those flaps. So when they go, and then nowhere to go for the 11. And that's where it's going to start again. The 11 involved in this. It looks like, 27 going to get a piece of the 57 of Rambler as well. Oh.
Everett Grover here in the chat talking about he was in the middle of a cornflake sandwich. That's a good one. That's a good one. There.
Cornflake sandwich.
Somebody clip that.
Well, what we could do is we can pin it. Pin it up to the top of the chat here.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're gonna go ahead and let these guys do what they need to do. I don't know if you come down pit road now or not, but we're gonna go ahead and step away. We're gonna play a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. It's gonna get a little more wild here with 17 to go as they cross the stripe. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we don't want to miss anything. The pace car lights are still on. GT is up front, Lane in second, Rob third, James Holzer in fourth, Chris Seidenfaden in fifth, Justin Michael in sixth, Brennan Book back up here in in seventh here tonight, Chaston Teets in eighth, Gary Ballesteros in ninth, and Justin Rideout up here in that 10th spot, started 11th. He is hanging out here, kind of where he started, but hey, up a spot with everything that's been going on here tonight. I'd be happy with that. And pace car lights are off now. Eleven cautions. Oof. And oh man. All right. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. This time, it'll coming into 3 now. Be in the middle of 3 and 4.
15 to go at the stripe.
Yep, 15 to go at the stripe, and it's going to be a wild 15 laps.
Absolutely. We're in the big money now.
Yes, we are. I wonder who's going to finish with 0 incidents.
I don't know if anyone has. I can't see incident counters. It'd be nice to see.
Pace car's off. Boy, GT didn't waste any time. Was that good or bad? I guess we'll find out. I think GT's just wanting to get a little bit of a gap right now, but man.
That run is wicked, though.
Yes. Yep, and here comes Lane Doyle and Rob Haynes. They are right there. Boy, Lane gonna shoot it to the inside. GT thought about blocking, but he thought better of it too.
Wise decision by him there. On his back bumper here.
Now we're gonna still get it figured out. Oh, here comes the 8. That is Justin Rideout, I believe. No, Justin's back here in the back. Who is that? And these numbers are killing me.
DT is tearing it up right now.
That would be James Holzer. Yep. We're up here with James and GT. Lane. Oh, that Justin.
Lane is working him over all.
Lane's trying to figure out the lane he wants to be in. Oh, boy, Holzer. Oh, buddy. What a save by the 14. That's going to put Lane up front. Going to lead that lap, but Steven, here comes Rob.
Yes, indeed. I don't know how Holzer made that fit. DT still in tow though. Didn't lose too much there.
We got 13 to go. We are not gonna get off this front pack. We're gonna go 3 wide again. What a run! That was James again.
He's putting that car in place. That car does not belong.
Lane back up front. He's going to take 12 to go. Go ahead, Steven.
12 to go here. James going to look to the inside here. Rob Haynes fighting off Lane Doyle and GT up there in the top line. See which one of these lines work. We're pretty lined up here. Got a big draft going on.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, buddy. We'll see 3 wide again.
GT gonna throw the slide on Lane there.
Oh.
Lane not finished.
No, Lane is not done. Well, GT trying to make that 87 wide. Now, GT is running the Monte Carlo. Lane is running the Thunderbird. So,
Brendan Book wiggling his way back up into this little gap here, this front track.
yes, he is.
That's something working for him here too.
We're only 4 laps away from 25 laps. Out. Like, oh no, here we go. Here we go. Wreck it again. Lane involved. The 5 involved. The other 5. The 19 involved. And this is going to bring out a caution. I do believe. Yes, there it is.
They are not going to have much time to do what they need to do now.
What happened? I'm going to get on Lane Doyle here. These cars are just so hard to handle. Now, it looks like Lane just running the outside line by himself, and here comes the 57 right into the back of the 199. Yeah, right there it was. Maybe the 199 got squirrely too, and up right up into Lane Doyle. There is there's Chris Seidenfaden and Brendan Book, Valvoline and Cornflakes, and then them 3 or them 2 hit Lane. Oh, Lane. Ouch.
Tough break. What a great run for Lane tonight.
Yeah, Lane did almost flip. Yeah, he did. Yep, go ahead, Steve. Sorry.
I was just saying, tough break for him, man. He has had one heck of a night tonight. Unfortunately, getting caught up in that late incident there.
I wonder if Lane has a reset, though. I mean, if he's got a reset, he's got a set of tires left, he might be all right.
He could definitely be in the talks. His night is not over. This car doesn't really look all that hurt, even without the reset.
Hopefully he is all right. Well, GT up front. Got Scott Ramler in the 57. Chaston Teets. Like James Holzer coming down. See who else we can find. Dribble Asteros is coming down pit road as we speak. Justin Michael is on pit road. Garrett D. Grant. Brendan Book. Like right out. Bartles. Alda. Jeremy Knapp. Edward Morris Sr. still on pit road. He has been on pit road.
Strategy talks now.
Yeah. Rule that a racing incident. And I kind of don't blame them because, you know, hard racing, like coming from the admin of Jake, just, you know, under 10 to go, and pack racing, I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, this thing isn't over.
You don't think it's over?
We'll have, what, 3, 4 to go, maybe?
We're at 8 to go right now, so we're gonna take 7 to go here when they get to come back
5,
around.
Maybe even 5 laps still left in this thing.
Well, that all depends. If we take 7, it's 1. It'll be 6 laps. We'll see here what happens coming out of 4. We'll see if they get the 1 or 1 to go here, or if this is going to be the 2 to go. I think it's going to be the 1 to go. Right there. Okay, so that is the 1 to go. So yeah.
Lights out.
Yeah, when we come back, when we hit that stripe, it's going to be 6 to go.
Wow. What great racing tonight. What great racing.
A lot of cautions. Kind of expected. Track, car combo. But like we was talking about earlier, Steven, this is really unlike Xtreme. They do not do this usually. So I think it's just a combination of the track car combo, and then of course everybody in Xtreme could join.
It looks like Lane had a reset.
Ah,
that car
Lane
looks pretty good right now. I don't know if you can hop to him and see how it looks on yours.
Yeah, I got him. It looks like it looked like he's pretty clean right there. He might have saved that reset just for this moment. I love the IROC cars.
And he's going to have a nasty run here coming to this green flag. He is just now coming into 3.
They're in the middle of 3 and 4. They're going to be coming out of 4 here, and that's going to put GT, our leader. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. There goes the pace car. There's the green. And now if you want to pass after the start-finish line, you better figure it out. GT, he is hogging every line he can. Back here to Kyle Knapp Sr. We got Bryce Senesac, Andrew Schulte. Back here a little bit further, Sebastian Taylor's worked himself up to 11th. Rob Haynes trying to get back up to the front. He's back here in 10th. And
Rambler back in the discussion.
Yes, Scott up front now with the 30 of Schulte behind him. We're going to hit 5 to go this time.
So much help there.
Oh, 14 getting a little loose. Ooh, that ain't good. And we're gonna go 3 wide for the lead. GT to the inside. He's got it. And here comes Drew Ballesteros, Steven.
Stuff has changed so quickly tonight. Guys going from being in wrecks piled up, wad of metal, to leading these races. Leading this race.
And we got 4 to go. Next time, 3 to go. Let's check on Lane. He's trying. Oh, no, the 22. Drew Ballesteros. Whoa! He went for a ride. Well, that is going to set up a GWC here. Let's check and see what happened to Ballesteros.
That as well. It honestly looked like he just got loose.
And we're going to have 3, 2, 1 liftoff here momentarily. There it is. Oh, yeah, just got loose. Right there, gets clipped, gets hit, and yep, there it goes. Topsy-turvy. That 22 went. Landed on all 4s, but golly, what a ride that 22 took. Now, how about we go back on that 22? Let's take a cockpit here tonight. Let's give everybody a taste of what going upside down really is. Get motion sickness, though. I wouldn't watch it.
It is no fun.
All right. Yep. Drew just know where to go, and that air got up and underneath it and flipped it. Right back up on all fours, though. So, oh, and then he gets hit again, and then again. We're still cockpit with him.
Lane involved in that as well.
Oh, man. Well, these cars, unlike the new ones or the what they're racing now in real life and then the next gen, the flaps. They don't have the flaps on the cars to keep them on the ground. So whenever that air gets up and underneath it, I mean, it's gonna go.
Wicked ride. And steel bodies. Steel bodies.
Yeah, steel bodies too. These things ain't light. They're heavy.
So when they go up, they come down hard. Get everything sorted out here. Lucky dogs around.
That's what I'm doing. I'm GWC attempt 1 of 3. Is that what you said?
Correct. 3. That's what it said in the flyer. Yes, 1 of 3. 1 of 3.
1 of 3. Yeah, I forgot to write that part down.
That's why I'm here.
Yep.
Just too much to do by yourself sometimes.
Oh, well, I'm glad I had help here tonight because
It's been wild.
Yeah, it's been one of those races.
Absolutely. Well, I'm glad to have been the one to be up here and help you out. So, it's been a blast.
Well, glad you're enjoying yourself.
Oh, always. Never a dull moment with the doc.
The doc.
Man, I know I've felt like this race has gone on forever. Can you imagine what some of these guys driving this thing feel like?
Oh, I don't even want to think what they're thinking. You know.
There's some tired fellas out there, I'm sure.
I'm tired. I'm tired just for being tired. So you know. I can only imagine how tired they are.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Having to wheel these things. I'm sure this hasn't been easy.
All right.
No gym for most of these guys tomorrow. They got their workout in tonight.
Yeah, exactly. And if they're in a motion rig, oh good lord.
Hope they have their seatbelt buckled.
Yeah, exactly. Well, get us going, Steven. We're on GT here, bud.
Absolutely. Lights out. On that pace car, 1 to go here. Got this long backstretch. 2-minute pace laps here. Makes everything a little more painful for these guys. They see green, white checkered, they're like, come on. They'd rather just in yellow checkered, I'm sure. Getting ready here. Let's see who's in the money. Can GT hang on? He's got the hard charging car of Scott Ramler behind him. A lot of heavy hitters up here. Pace car getting ready to dive off the safety of pit road. Got some beating and banging. People in the wall. All kinds of weirdness. Pace car's down. GT is on it. It's the green. Gonna have kind of a slow roll there. Scott Ramler gonna close the door.
Oh, that was close.
Yes, it was.
All right, can we make it to the white flag? And we're gonna go 3 wide up front here. At dang near 4 wide. Oh no, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, there we go, and this is the big one. Oh my good Lord, somebody went wild. Oh jeez, who was that? The third, was that Schulte?
I have no clue. I couldn't tell you what just happened.
Well, we are going to take a look here, kind of figure out what happened, because somebody took off like a rocket. All right, so we're going to be on the 30 here. The 30 gets loose. Oh, that was the 87, I believe that was. Oh, no, that was the 09 of Bryce Sinisak. And, man, this is a big mess here. But, man, that 09 of Bryce just took off like a rocket there. 51 involved in this. You've got the 56, the 5, the 30, the 8, 199. Let's get on the 09 here, because I want to see this. I really want to see. Oh, it looks like they were still wrecking up there too. The 7 going to get a piece of this mix. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, boy. Boy, he did too. Oh, my good Lord. He flipped. Oh, man. Bryce Sinisak might need a medic after that one.
It was a tough lick. Tough lick for quite a few of these guys.
Several drivers involved.
I hate to say I told you so, but Lane Doyle is sitting in P6.
P6.
He is sitting in 6th, making his way back up.
Oh, we're gonna attempt this again.
One more time. Well, 2 more times.
Actually,
possibly.
2 more. If we have a
more.
caution here, then we'll go to the final. But
if there's a caution in the final, the yellow
that's
flag
it.
will end it.
Yep, that's it.
I'm kind of curious to see these 2. There's 2 veteran drivers up at these 1 and 2. Kyle Knapp's veteran, Seiden Fadden's a veteran, Garrett Grant, Lane. I mean, look at this top 7.
Yeah. DT, Scott, Kyle, Chris, Garrett, Lane, Rob. You got Ed Morris. He's back
Right
out
there in
here.
the
He
hunt.
is currently running in 9th. Now James he's new, but hey, he's really he come a long ways too. So you got to watch James Holzer as well. I mean, he's not a driver that going to hold back anything. So I would definitely watch Holzer.
A lot of heavy hitters here in the top 10.
Yes. You know, if they're going to squeeze 4 or 5 wide, they're going to do it.
Oh, absolutely. These guys, I would trust these guys to be able to hold it. I mean, these are all, they've raced together for a long time. They're probably a little more familiar with each other's driving styles. So we're gonna see a shootout here for sure.
Well, here's the thing. You can be familiar with somebody's driving style, all day long, but different car, different track.
Absolutely.
That's going to throw a dinger into things, because everybody's probably going to drive this car totally different,
Yeah, I think there'll still be some similarities to how they do it week in and week out, just because that's what they're comfortable with, that's what they know. But I mean, for the most part, you're right. I mean, different car, different track for sure. A little bit different approach at this one. Money's involved, so.
Being 18 on the lead lap. No, 17 on the lead lap. 17 on the lead lap.
Brendan Book, last one on the lead lap.
And oh man, Well, even the single file restarts, unfortunately, didn't prevent a lot of the cautions here. You know, it's the car. It's the car, it's the drivers, it's the track. I mean, combination of everything.
Yep, I'm just going to chalk it up to a little bit of everything.
Yep.
You got some guys on newer tires, some guys on older tires, trying to make stuff work. It's like you said, everything has its part here.
Yep, GT is. Oh no! Here we. Oh wow! What in the world happened there?
I don't know. I was just as lost as you.
Chris Seidenfaden went. Scott didn't. Scott got hit. That's what I'm assuming. Or Scott got hit, and then I don't know. I don't know. Boy, we got 3 wide, man. Oh man.
Lane Doyle going to do really well to hold on to that there.
Lane is going to fall back though. And here we go. Can we make it to the white flag? That is going to be the biggest thing. Here comes Chris. No.
GT in the wall.
Oh, we got bumping,
GT
we got
spinning.
banging, we got wrecking. We got a caution at the line. And this is a biggin. Oh, it's a biggin.
There is stuff flying everywhere.
Oh. All right, well, let's take a look at it here. The numbers and stuff are confusing me because I'm not used to having numbers not working. I'm not used to having the driver bar not working either. So
I'll tell you what, GT is not going to be happy about that.
All right, so there is the 8 hat on the inside. There was a little bit of a bump there. That right front from the 8 to the left rear, there's a bump there, and that's going to upset that 14. The 8's going to go high. There's another shove. That's going to upset the 14, and right there, 14. You have another driver with the 8 on the car, Ed Morris involved, the 12 involved, the 57 going to get a piece of it. And right behind them, here we go, the 30, the 27, the 5 again, and the 94 just blows right into at the 56 M&Ms. I mean, just a hard lick there. Oh. A good thing I have iRacing chat turned off, I'm assuming.
No, nothing too crazy going on there. So this is it. Next flag ends it, other than the white.
Yep, let's go ahead and get that reset. Well, I said watch him, and now we're watching him. James Holzer up front. Scott Randler in second. Alrighty, folks, we got 22 likes. We're only 3 shy from that 25 like mark that we're hoping to hit here tonight. I do appreciate the 22 likes out there, though. That's amazing. Thank you all, as always, for that. Big shout out to Steven for coming up here and calling, trying to call this race, I should say. We're calling it. It's just
big shout out to you for putting up with me one more time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get you back up here again.
Oh, I'm hoping soon.
Gotta let me know when you're available, you know.
Absolutely. Maybe you catch me in a race one of these days.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Well, the last and final GWC. Now, the way it works is if we hit the white flag and it flies before a caution, whatever happens after that happens. Now, if a caution comes out before the white flag, then that's it. That's going to end it. We'll see here kind of what happens here.
I'm kind of curious to see who led the most laps, because that was another moneymaker tonight.
Yeah, and I don't know that, because the driver bar ain't working correctly.
Oh, everyone's going to get a little overtime. Instead of 80 laps tonight, we're going to have 90.
Well, it's going to come down to this one. That's it.
Absolutely.
That's it. We've got 17 drivers. No.
16 on the lead lap.
16 on the lead lap. Yep. Brennan Book, the last driver on the lead lap.
Someone needs to let Seidenfeld know he needs a bungee cord on that trunk. It's a little open. I don't know what he's hauling around in that thing. There's your green flag, final green flag of the night here. I guess we're gonna see how it all comes to a close.
Yes, we are. Holzer, Ramler, Grant, Seidenfaden, Senesac. That's your top 5 here.
Holtz are begging for that caution right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he's like, come on. Oh, we got a car off. That is Garrett Grant. No caution. Here we go. Holzer.
Senesac making a huge move. Get to that white flag, and then it's no holds barred from there on out.
Yep, Holzer is going to come up to the stripe here. White flag in the air, 1 to go here tonight. Bryce Senesac, though, up front, I believe. No.
Can he make it happen here? Can he make it happen?
Holzer is up front still. Bryce onto the outside. The 12 of Kyle Knapp Sr. right behind him.
They're going to bang doors, too.
Yo, yes, they are. James trying to block the 09. The 12 involved. Oh, he goes for a ride. It's going to be a battle for the win. And I believe Bryce Senesac got it.
Holzer just got
not
gonna be happy about that finish at all.
Alrighty, folks, hang on. Man, ATVO is just not being friendly to me right now. Bryce Senesac
by a 1/10 of a second.
Oh wow, we're gonna watch this. What a finish. We got James Holzer there, tried to do everything he could. Even went up in front of the 09. Got hit. And right there, the 12 of Kyle Knapp Sr. just demolished, just nowhere to go, just got right into him. And he goes flipping topsy-turvy here. But coming across the stripe, Bryce Senesac in the 09. What a win for Bryce. Scott Ramler in third. Al Knapp Sr. in second. Hang tight, folks. We'll get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are back live here. I've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. We're going to start here with a 57. Well, 6, just confusing numbers here tonight. Scott Rambler, however, 3rd here this evening. Scott, you managed to, of course, get the pole, and you got the halfway mark as well. Man, talk about the race here tonight. This was really unlike you guys in caution wise, but you know, track car combo, that was rough.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. As far as this car track combo, this setup that we're running is based more for the smooth Daytona. So, like I said, when we were going into the corners before, we're bottoming out, we're sliding up the racetrack. The tires are losing contact with the ground, and unless you've spent a lot of time on this racetrack or race these cars fairly often, then you're really not going to know how these cars handle in that sort of situation. And I just happen to put way too many laps in this car at this track for pretty much ever since this package has come out. So I was pretty familiar with it. I was comfortable with it. I was throwing my weight around because I wanted the money.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it looks like you're going to have, from the math here, it looks like $45 coming your way. So, you know, awesome job on that. You know, of course, you know, we are still going to be off this week, bud. So we'll, you know, we got Las Vegas all next week for round 10. Just real quick, your thoughts for Vegas, you know, for the final race of the regular season for Extreme across all 4 series. And of course, any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give here tonight for this race?
Well, depending on the packages we have set up for Las Vegas usually puts on a really good show, so I'm hoping iRacing didn't screw anything up too bad with the past couple of updates. So fingers crossed on that. Vegas should be a great show to cap out the regular season on for these guys. As far as who to thank, thanks to Jake Bustos for adminning and getting everything set up. Everybody that put money forward to sponsor. I don't have a list in front of me, but you guys know who you are. Thank you guys. And thanks to you for broadcasting, Josh. Hopefully we put on a good show for you, even though we had a ton of cautions.
Oh yeah, it was a good show. You know, 3 wide started up, you know, and man, it was wild. But yeah, the cautions really kind of threw a ringer into you know, the exciting racing that it could have been more. Just these cars are a handful. You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty, Scott, we'll go celebrate 3rd here tonight, and we'll see you next week, bud.
All right, thank you, Josh.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to bring us up to our 2nd place finisher here tonight, Cal Knapp Sr., and I believe Steven has caught up with that number 12.
Kyle, great race tonight, man. 1/10 of a second separated you from that money difference. Second, still not something to frown about here. Long race, hard race. How was it for you out there?
Actually, it's quite challenging. I probably finished with probably the most incident points and came away with 2nd. It was pretty fun though. I just was hoping that Bryce and James were gonna take each other out, and I could just sneak away. But it's still a fun race.
Absolutely, man. It was fun on our end too. A lot of action, a lot of craziness. Probably a lot of mad drivers. I wasn't listening to too much of the driver chat going on throughout the race, but anyway, like I said, man, 2nd, definitely not something to frown upon here. If you had to go back and do anything over, would you change your strategy at all?
No, not really. I kind of just rode around in the back, and I literally saved my fast repair. We got one of them for literally the end, and that's when it mattered. I wish could have been able to push Bryce a little bit harder. He was hollering on the radio not to push him, so I kind of lifted and just let him and James battle it out. And yeah, I'll take 2nd any day.
Absolutely, man. Well, as Josh just said previously, you guys are off for the rest of this week. Kind of been out of the loop a little bit here at Extreme. But Josh, where did they go? Vegas as well? So, absolutely, man. Cool, man. Well, off the rest of this week. You got some downtime, hang out, practice for Vegas. What's your thoughts going into that?
Yeah, we'll definitely probably practice this weekend, maybe. Either that or it'll be Monday, a couple hours before the race. But yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna relax and go to work every day.
Absolutely, man. Well, that's never fun. It'd be nice if this could be our job every day. But unfortunately, we just can't get paid enough to do it. Not us yet, anyway. We'll get there, I'm sure. But yeah, man. Well, anybody you'd like to thank for sponsors? Anybody else?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all the guys at GTM, Butt Kicker, D-Dub Button Boxes, JT Designs, and Jake for putting on this fun run for us all here at Extreme. And yeah, everybody that came out and watched, and that was fun.
Absolutely, man. Well, we'll let you go. Celebrate that second place with the rest of your team and everything. I'm sure you guys have a meeting. Might be a pretty vocal meeting. But anyway, man, great run tonight. It was fun to watch, and good luck throughout the rest of the season.
Thanks, man.
All right, that is Kyle Knapp. Awesome job. Well, that's going to bring us up here to our winner here tonight. Bryce Sidisak, buddy, in the 09, man, you did it. How did you do it? Talk about it. This was...
I have no idea.
This was crazy.
I was upside down like 10 laps ago. I don't know how I got here.
Talk about it, man. Talk about the whole race, and then, yeah, you being upside down, and then somehow managing to get back up here to bring it home into victory lane, bud. Mike's yours.
I mean, like, we got up in the top 10 pretty early, and then I think we were going through the dry oval and got tied, almost came across someone's nose and just lost it, and then we had to manage to save it, but we fell all the way back to the tail end of that pack, and then it just took forever for me to get that track position back. I mean, and then I kept on getting involved in wrecks. I'd get like 2 minutes, then I'd get 1 minute fixed, smack the wall up by myself, then come in, I have an extra minute, so I'm back at 2 minutes. Like, it's kind of like back and forth deal like that. Then I got to the point at the end where I had 2 minutes of damage and I got 1 minute fixed, but I was running like 7th after I got through a wreck. So I was thinking like, well, I mean, I shouldn't really give up track position just to fix 1 minute of damage. I think there's still like 16 cars left, and that's on the lead lap at least, and that's still quite a bit to make all that up, because I think that's where we were running most of the middle of the race. So yeah, like I saved my reset till the very end where I was upside down. That was the only moment I had like a meatball flag and actually did have to pit for any damage, and then got that last restart. I have to actually go and watch it. Just so much happened, really.
Oh yeah, I mean it was really quickly, Bryce. I mean it was there. I mean there was really, I mean, yeah, you guys were booking in it there. I mean 207 to 217 miles an hour is what you guys were hitting here tonight. So that's I mean, you guys were flying, and you really couldn't break away from one another either. It was pack racing through, pretty much throughout the whole race. Really no green flag pit stops. We didn't have any at all here tonight. Really came down to just survival. But, I got to say, you did what you had to do. You saved the reset to the last, and it worked out for you, Bryce. That was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we made it through that wreck. We pretty much pulled a Days of Thunder with, like, on lap 85 coming to 86. I'm watching it here. Went to the high side, passed, like, 5 people. I thought we were going to line up 4th, but then they put one of the damaged cars ahead of me, so I was restarting 5th there at the end, but got by him quickly, and I think both Garrett and Ramler were slow with damage, I think, so I was better than them, and then James was just out there on his own, and I just had a massive gap to him, and I got a little bit of a break, because I think it was Kyle, right? Yeah, Kyle Knapp, had bounced off the wall coming to the white flags. I'd worry about him challenging me for second, but that caught me just a little bit of a break there, even though he got right back to me into one. But I tried my best. I knew James was gonna block and do all he could. I mean, it's the last lap and $100 on the line. You gotta do what you gotta do. And I don't blame him at all for it. And it's kind of like that Indy truck race where I adored Cody McFadden to try and win it. And this is kind of like the complete opposite though. Like I think he pretty much just slid up off of 4 and got loose and kind of spun off my bumper because I was trying my best not to hook him or anything. So
Oh yeah.
there's like 2 or 3 times I easily could have done it down the backstretch, and then I got nose to his outside, thinking like that was gonna be because outside. I've noticed on these photo finishes usually pays off if you look back. So
yeah, this was an amazing race. Of course, we are off the rest of the week here. We get back at it, Monday, all week long, Las Vegas for round 10 of the regular season. That's going to end the regular season. Then we get to the chase. How do you feel about Las Vegas going into round 10, bud?
I'd love to be racing at Vegas. I got my first ever Xfinity win there in this league. Unfortunately, I'm on vacation that week, so kind of just do But maybe gives us maybe sometime rest this week. I can practice for I think North Wilkesboro. I think that's first race of the playoffs, so maybe I can get some laps in there before I head off. But yeah, after I'm kind of taking it one race at a time because I was really struggling after Michigan. We were just like not even running close to top 5 and barely getting top 10s here and there, and I was really down on myself. But to come back and have back-to-back 4th place finishes at Dover really helped me, and I think if I can just kind of take it one race at a time and kind of get the cars figured out on how to run them, then I can hopefully be right there and be top 5 regularly. I don't know. GT is obvious. He's going to be strong all season, and Brendan, he's up there as well. So there's going to be some fast guys, obviously. Weishart, and Garrett. So fast guys I'm going to have to race against once we do get into the playoffs. So this is one of those take it one week at a time type of deals.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It definitely sounds like you definitely enjoyed getting to take that win away from GT and finishing a little better than him, and I'm sure that's an up for the night for sure.
Any day's a good day if you can somehow get ahead of GT. It doesn't matter how it is.
All righty, Bryce. Well, awesome job out here tonight grabbing the win, man. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate and wait for the payment? Mike's yours, bud.
We just got to thank you for doing the broadcasting, all this stuff. Jake Bustos for bringing the idea of this race, and everybody who put payment. And I'm stingy and didn't put any money in, so sorry. But, real quickly, I gotta thank Performance Motorsports, and even with GTM, we're all buddies down there, so we're all hanging out in a channel, so we had a lot of fun in there. But I gotta point out though, with this paint scheme, man, so much success with this paint scheme at Daytona for some reason. I won with this one, then there was a race you broadcasted it where we had pro drivers. I almost won that thing and I finished 3rd, but I still got money out of it. Then there's a race me, Ed Morris, Alan Fox, and even Randy Cruder. We all ran at Daytona. I edged out Ed Morris there and won. And I even got a 3rd with that paint scheme in the NIS fixed Daytona 500. So I don't know what it is about this paint scheme.
Yeah,
even at Daytona, but I love it nonetheless.
It sounds like to me you're just going to have to just take this paint scheme and then put it on the rest of your cars. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, we'll have to figure something out for next season because I like what I have for the Xfinity and Cup cars, but I'm going to have to find a way to bring the black and green back.
All righty, buddy. Well, we're going to go ahead and let you go celebrate your victory here tonight, man. Enjoy the rest of the week off, and we'll see you next week. Oh, we won't see you next week.
See me at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, we'll see you at North Wilkesboro, bud. Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Well, 11:03 Eastern, 10:03 Central. I think, with what they had to endure here tonight, and us too, I think we're just going to go ahead and get down here to the unofficial results, depending on the admin stuff they have to do here tonight. Let's go ahead and get down here, if it'll work. Having so many issues here tonight. Well, Bryce Sidisat grabbing the win here this evening. Awesome job, and congratulations to Bryce. Countap Sr. there in 2nd. Yep.
I can take it for you if you need to. I got it pulled up right here.
Go ahead. I'll go ahead and get it pulled up too, but go ahead.
Scottless Rambler, going to round out your top 3. Lane Doyle 4th. Garrett D. Grant 5th. Rob Haynes 6th. James Holzer 7th. Dean Gagliano 8th. GT Hawkins 9th. Ed Morris 10th. If you need me to keep going, I can.
Let me see here. I think I got it. All right, there we go. Let's get up here to 10th. Ed Morrison 10th. Justin Michael in 11th. Chris Seidenfeld in 12th. Andrew Schulte 13th. Chaston Teets 14th. Sebastian Taylor 15th. Brendan Obook 16th. Nicholas Vroom 17th. Christian DeBoer 18th. Robert Colgan 19th. And Drew Ballesteros 20th. Finish us out here, Steven.
Justin Rideout 21st. Jeremy Knapp 22nd. Kyle Bartles 23rd. Nicholas Halda 24th. Ed Morris Sr. 25th. David Weishart 26th. Douglas, I can't say that last name. You got to say it for me. That one. In 27th, Ruben Phelps 28th. Matt Alverson 29th. Johnny Collier 30th. And Matthew Robinson rounding out your 31-car field.
All righty, folks. Well, that is going to do it here for tonight's Independence 200 here for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com Fun Run. Of course, put on by Jake Bustos. A big shout out again to Jake for putting this on. Big shout out to all the fans out there that hung with us here tonight and tuned in. We do appreciate it. 23 likes here on the evening. And another big shout out to Stephen Dean here tonight. Stephen, we're going to definitely have to get you up here more often now that you're back.
Absolutely, man. And it was a blast being back broadcasting with you. Thanks for having me. Definitely have to get back in here and make it another norm. But other than that, man, it was a great night, fun racing, a lot of hard racing, and definitely a wild finish there, man. Just awesome racing all around tonight, and I wouldn't have rather been anywhere else.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Awesome racing all around. All righty, folks, that's going to do it here. I'm going to be off until Friday, but however, Friday night, the NASCAR Cup Series, round 2 of season 2 at Auto Club in the Next Gen Cup cars. You don't want to miss it. Until then, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.